regular meeting. As a result, this change to October 28, 2020 was advertised in the Delaware County Daily Times as well as posted on the website. In addition, the city has provided a mechanism for public comment, and that mechanism includes emails to be received by the city before the start of the meeting, as well as a call-in number, 610-447-7700, extension 7951. The following resolutions are before council today. Resolution 1, to authorize approval of the engagement of services. Resolution 2, to authorize approval of a fire cadet application advertisement. Resolution 3, to authorize approval for submission of an application to Delaware County. Resolution 4, to authorize approval of full-time status for employees in the Department of Public Safety. 5, a resolution to authorize approval of a full-time status for employees in the Department of Public Affairs. 6, a resolution to authorize approval of an expenditure list. Your Honor, unless there are additions or deletions or changes, that concludes the deliberative agenda for today.
Thank you, Mr. Solicitor. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns from members of council?
No.
Any questions, comments, concerns from department heads? Okay. Hearing none, this deliberative meeting is now adjourned. Good morning again. At this time, we'll go into our regular council meeting. We'll now gavel the council meeting in. We'll be led in prayer by Madam Clerk, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Prior to that, we ask that if you have a cell phone, that you would put it on silent, off, or mute at this time. Madam Clerk.
O God of might, wisdom and justice, through whom authority is rightly administered, laws enacted and judgment decreed, assist us, we beseech thee, that this city council may be conducted in righteousness and be eminently useful to thy people over whom we preside. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God and indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk.
Councilors Williams. Here. Morgan.
Present.
Jacobs.
Present.
Mayor Kirkland.
Present. Move for the approval of minutes.
So moved. Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk.
Councilors Williams.
Yes.
Morgan.
Yes.
Jacobs.
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes. At this time, we open up the phone lines and the lines, period, for public comments at this time. Mr.
Your Honor,
Solicitor.
no emails were received prior to the meeting.
Hearing and seeing none, Madam Clerk.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby engage the services of San Blas Securities, LLC, to act as the agent for the City of Chester for the private placing and underwriting of the city's 2021 tax and revenue anticipation note. Further, that it does hereby authorize the proper city official to execute the engagement letter for and on behalf of the city.
So moved. Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby authorize testing to be given by the Civil Service Board to all eligible candidates for the position of Fire Cadet, Bureau of Fire, Department of Public Safety. Further, that it does hereby authorize the city clerk to advertise for testing to establish a civil service list for the position.
So move. Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby authorize the proper city official to submit an application to the Delaware County Demolition Program, Blighted Property Demolition Fund to obtain funds for the demolition of the following property: 626 through 628 West 6th Street, folio number 49-07-00422-00. Further, it does hereby authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents on behalf of the City of Chester.
So move. I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby ratify the update of employment status from part-time to a full-time work schedule for the following individual on the attached list with the stated effective date. Further, said recall is in accordance with the approval of the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development.
So move. I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby ratify the recall of the following individuals on the attached list with an update of their employment status from laid off to a full-time work schedule with the stated effective dates. Further, said recalls are contingent upon the availability of funds from the Mayor's Executive On-Loan Program and must be in accordance with the approval of the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development.
So move. I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does approve and order payment of a series of bills and refunds as prepared by the Department of Accounts and Finance and is shown on expenditure approval list dated October 23rd, 2020, attached hereto and made a part hereof, subject to approval from the Department of Accounts and Finance.
So move. I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Williams?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Jacobs?
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
You're welcome.
At this time, we have says presentation, but it's the swearing in of our Chester chaplains. Chaplains, come on down. morning. We appreciate you taking on this task of being chaplains here in our community. We all know that throughout our Commonwealth and throughout our country, people are hurting. And they sometimes need a very healing, calm voice to help them get through whatever it is they're going through. So we appreciate you taking on this task on this day of being challenged. So, as I read you the chaplain's oath, I want to just get you, you're going to say I, and you're going to say your name individually. I'll start this end, and then we'll go on here, okay? So we ask that you pretend that you're facing the left hand on the Bible. Your right hand, read. Bishop Stephen Gibson. Elder Ernest Brown. To solemnly promise. That I will faithfully. Diligently. Perform the duties. Of chaplain. For the Chester Police Department. And I will provide. Ministry. To the officers. And other personnel. Of the department. To the citizens. Of the community. As I am called. I will strive. To set an exemplary. Standard of ethical. And moral conduct. I will not use my position. As chaplain. To proselytize. Or to gain personal advantage. I will minister. To all persons. Without religious bias. I will obey. All lawful orders. And commands. Of the officers. With whom I will work. I shall hold in strictest confidence. All personal matters. And official business. Shared with me. I acknowledge those appointed. In a position of authority. Within the department. And will serve them. With loyalty. I accept this responsibility. Willingly. And without reservation. So help me God. Let's call a virtual handshake. Appreciate you. Now, let me do this. I'll probably really chastise you. I want you to address the citizenry. I know you're all preachers. You got 30 seconds apiece. Start at that.
Thank you for this opportunity to serve in my home in Manchester, and I
I'm going to ask you to grab the mic.
All the way down.
give me my.
You should have probably did that. Is it going to reach?
Hayward Hamilton, I'm just appreciative to serve my community. I've been raised here, and I pray for a great future. Thank you.
Thank you. I am indeed glad to be part of the City of Chester and to offer my assistance in chaplaincy. Thank you so much.
Being able to be used by God is a wonderful thing. Pay and finances aren't always great, but the rewards are beneficial, and I'm glad that I have the opportunity. I've been a resident of Chester for 60-plus years.
I just want to thank everyone for this opportunity. I am excited about what God has called us all to do in our community. I've been born and raised in the city of Chester, and I look forward to working with everyone.
Good morning. I just want to thank everyone for this opportunity to serve. I look forward to doing my part as a citizen of this great city. Thank you.
To God be the glory for the great things that he has already done. My name is Reverend Belindia Boyer. I was born and raised here, and there's no place like home. And I love to be able to come back and share what God would have me to do. God bless you.
God bless you. We serve a wonderful God. I'm just so excited to be home and be able to serve in this great city of Chester.
Good morning. It is an awesome day for not just the city of Chester, but for people all over the world. I am happy to be back here in the city of Chester, a place where I was born and raised and served all my life. And I'm looking forward to God doing great things.
Good morning. My name is Bishop Kendon Gibson. I am not a resident of Chester. About 10 years ago, my wife and I moved, but I've been here serving ever since I was young. So I'm honored to serve as a chaplain in the city of Chester, Pennsylvania.
Good morning. My name is Elder Ernest Brown, and I am looking forward to being a part of what is going on in the city of Chester. I've been here now for like 18 years, and it has been a privilege to be a part of what I'm doing, and looking forward to servicing the community as well as the police department. Thank you.
Chaplain Dennis, before you come, I'm going to ask Chaplain Shakur to come and greet us, and then we'll hear from Madam President.
Good morning, everyone.
Can you say
30 seconds.
Good morning, everyone. I would just like to greet all the new chaplains once again and give with a round of applause. I just wanted to say congratulations, and you have a job ahead of you, believe me. With all the social unrest and all the things that are going on in the world today, that we have to really understand that our country, our city, our state, our community is going through a post-traumatic stress situation right now. Everyone is being suffered with the pandemic, with the social unrest, and with the violence and the crime. So I just want to let you know, you have a job ahead of you. Just tighten up and just, stay on with the standard operating procedure, and we'll be good to go. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Madam President.
$30 seconds.
You get 60, Madam President.
Thank you so much, Mayor and Council, and to our police commissioner, Commissioner Gretzky, and police department, and our citizens. We have 11 individuals who have committed to police chaplain training. They have qualified, and they have committed their heart and their services, their professional services to our department and to our community. So can we give them a round of applause again? Also, on behalf of the Chester Chaplains Corps, this is also Red Ribbon Week, and I'm going to ask for chaplain assistance. We would like for Mayor Thaddeus Kirkland, for Councilwoman Elizabeth Williams, for Councilman William Morgan, for Councilman Al Jacobs to please stand. And yes, I do. And we want to present the Red Ribbon Leadership Award on behalf of the chaplains for each of you, and of Commissioner Stephen Gretzky, if he would come. Yeah. And also for our community liaison, Mr. Nasir Leach. So with,
Excuse me.
yes,
Councilman Morgan and I didn't get a bag.
you didn't get a bag? Oh, okay. Not only do you get a bag, but you get a bag. We have bags for everybody. Yes. And Councilman West, in her absence, we have one for her as well. So we're going to ask everybody, since we're giving out bags, and I don't want anybody to feel left out. We know that there are many issues that plague our world, and drugs is one that also contributes to some of the other things that happen in urban communities as we're dealing with violence, as we're dealing with poverty, as we're dealing with domestic abuse and all those other things. And so we want to say that we have stellar leadership, we have stellar citizens who exemplify and make awareness that drugs kill. We used to have a rapping Rev. He's not here, but he's also a chaplain, and he would say up with hope and down with dope. So what I want to say that in spite of a lot of things that's happening, even during this COVID season, there are still some great things that's happening within our city and within our community. And when we work together, we can see that the world and our city, our community, and our children can have a better place to live in. So thank you for your leadership. Thank you. You can lift up your awards, because to my knowledge, there's not too many people who have the big awards like that. So yes. So can we please give our leadership a round of applause, and thank you again.
Chaplain Dennis, we're going to take a group photo, and then we're going to go back into our council session. But before we do that, there's always someone who takes up the mantle of Christ in a different way. May not come when you want me, but I'll be there right on time. Brother Pittman, come on up and get sworn in. See, you thought we was going to forget you. Just arrived, and we want to make sure that he is sworn in as well as the rest of the chapter. I'm going to start off by saying hi, and then you're going to state your name. Left hand on the right hand, right hand. Do solemnly promise that I will faithfully and diligently perform the duties of chaplain for the Chester Police Department, and I will provide ministry to the officers and other personnel of the department and to the citizens of the community as I am called upon. I will strive to set an exemplary standard of ethical and moral conduct. I will not use my position as chaplain to proselytize or to gain personal advantage. And I will minister to all persons without religious bias. I will obey all lawful orders and commands of the officers with whom I will work. I shall hold in strictest confidence all personal matters and official business shared with me. I acknowledge those appointed in a position of authority serve them with loyalty. I accept this responsibility willingly and without reservation. So help me God. My board members. Oh, you got 30 seconds. Just to rest.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to serving my community and also the police officers who serve our community. I'm going to do my best to do whatever I can to make this a better place to live. Thank you so much.
You want to take a group picture? If you want to, you know Jesus.
Good morning. What I'd like to say is working with the chaplains, they come as a bridge to the gap between the police department and community. I look forward to them. There was a job last week where they showed up and the community was very proud and got a lot of good feedback. And I look forward to working with you, and let's get this thing done.
Now you gonna take a picture? Here? Okay. Okay, the boss said we'll take this picture after. Mr. Solicitor? We now open up the lines once again for public comments under the direction of our solicitor.
Hearing none and seeing none, Your Honor.
Good. Hearing or seeing no public comments, any comments from members of council?
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to just mention to the audience and audience that are on camera, I would like to thank Mayor from you yourself. Thanks from you yourself and council, the rest of council, United Health Group, that put on the testing, the COVID testing from September the 7th through October the 4th. It was for 4 weeks, and we have more completed results. There were 1,415 tests performed. There were 41 positives, and the balance, of course, was negative. That was 1,360, for a rate of 2.93%, which is pretty low. And I would also like to say that that group came in and they hired people. The majority of the folk that worked were from Chester, and I have to give Rosetta Carter the credit for that, because she spearheaded that for the most part. And one of the things that they came to understand was that when you come into a community and you hire the people who are local, then that helps the success rate of that program. You can't hear me? So that's done. Thank you. And we also, I'm going to ask Anya Cleveland, we have a printout here that has more information about it, if you would put it on the city website.
Penn's Landing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Jacobs, but let me just lead a little further with that.
Miss.
Y'all clap it up for Ms. Carter. Job well done.
Mayor.
Job well done. Councilman? And they said she's a chaplain, too, so share with them with me.
Hi, Mayor. Tomorrow, we'll be celebrating Penn's Landing at 100 Penn Street at 12:30 p.m.
338 years ago.
Councilwoman, you'll also be completing the census? Will you be doing the census at the?
What did he say?
You can't. Will you also be doing census taking at
No,
this
my census,
event?
the
Oh, that's
census
done?
end, yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's in the census.
All right. Well, so we just
Thank
celebrate-
you,
we
thank
just-
you.
So we just celebrating Williams Penn. Okay.
Before we adjourn the meeting, of course, we have a very important day approaching us, Tuesday. So all I want to say is just go vote if you have not already voted. So take advantage of that opportunity, most certainly, and make sure that our voices are heard. So November 3rd, make sure you all go vote.
Thank you, Councilman. Also, we want to remind folks that are coming here, and this is more so to the people that are watching us on Facebook Live, you have access to our city parking lot. Please park your vehicles in the city parking lot. Don't park your vehicles on the street, and don't park them at meters unless you plan on feeding the meters. They will be giving tickets. Park them, you're able, you're allowed, you're encouraged to park in the city parking lot so that you can avoid having your car ticketed and having to call me and think that I gave you a ticket. Just want to clear that up. Also, we'll be having, Commissioner, our trunk or treat.
That's correct. It'll be at Thursday at police headquarters from 6 to 8. Please pull up, stop up, and get a lot of candy to get out. I hope that your benefits are good because you might see the dentist.
And so, and it's going to, what's going to happen is we're going to make sure there's social distancing. They're going to make sure the young people, as well as their parents, have masks, and we'll try to move the children through as quickly as possible. But it's a safe environment where our kids can come and partner with our law enforcement personnel. And so bring them on out, and so they can have a good time. Take them back home with you, so when they get all sugared up, they become your problem. Mr. Shakur?
Councilwoman Williams, is there anything on slated for the Veterans Day coming up November 11th?
I'm not hearing him.
Is there anything slated for the Veterans Day that's included?
I'm working on it. I'm working on, yeah, I'm working on, we working on something. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more comments, announcements? Hearing none, this meeting is now adjourned.
A bridge to the gap between the police department and community. I look forward to them. There was a job